Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match reaction to City 6, Burnley 0 in the FA Cup quarter final. It's another great win. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well, and let's jump into it. So I did not see this performance coming. Well, I saw the performance coming, but I didn't see the result coming. You know, I thought Burnley were going to come at us. I thought they were going to play brave. You know, they were going to play out from the back. They were going to get forward in numbers. They're going to try and attack us. You know, target people like Rodri on the ball, which is what they kind of did in the first half. You know, for the first 10-15 minutes, they settled into it quite nicely. They limited us to very few half chances. We couldn't really create anything. You know, we weren't zipping the ball around like we normally do, or we have done in recent games when we've been at our best. And the beginning of that first half was quite frustrating, really. And Burnley had a couple of clear-cut chances as well. Chances they probably should have buried. And next season, if they're going to stay up, they're going to need to bury those. That being said, you know, once we took control, once we started passing the ball around, we started to get numbers forward and we started to find our feet a little bit more. There's no stopping Erling Haaland, is there? And it all came from a beautiful ball by Alvarez. I'm not sure he was aiming for Haaland. To me, it looked like he was looking at Mahrez when he played the ball through. But either way, fantastic through ball by Alvarez. He was playing there instead of Gundogan in the middle alongside De Bruyne. Wonderful through ball. Haaland. And the beauty of Haaland is that he took that chance so quick. Like, he took it so early that the keeper really had no chance to get down in time for it. You know, it was a wonderful goal. You know, other players might have tried to take it around the keeper or chip it over, which is a quite common one, but he just taps it under him. No power on it, just taps it under him with his toe. And yeah, the keeper couldn't get down, and it was 1-0. And like we saw against Red Bull Leipzig in the week, once we got that first goal, the floodgates just opened for us. We just absolutely took control, and it was quickly 2-0. Haaland again, of course. This time, fantastic work on the left-hand side. De Bruyne gives it down the line to Foden. Foden cuts it across the box between defence and goalkeeper. One of those dangerous balls where you can't really do anything about it. And Haaland just taps it in. Beautiful finish past the keeper. 2-0. And going into half-time, if I'm Kompany, I'm Pep, I'm saying both them teams, just keep on doing what you're doing. Because like I said, Burnley were creating chances. And they had a wonderful chance at the end of that first half, which they probably should have done better with. But, yeah, you know, we kept the clean sheet going into the half-time. Second half started, and I reckon Pep was seeing what it was going to be like after an hour, what the score was going to be, whether we needed to make changes or not. And I expected to see more from Burnley in that second half, because when the first half ended, you know, we'd had some like 56% possession, and both teams had 5 shots. We'd had 2 clear-cut chances. We'd only had them 2 chances on target, and we took them both. So Burnley were doing good things. They were playing good football, as we'd expected. But once the second half started, they just couldn't get hold of the ball. We just took complete control. And again, another Haaland hat-trick. That's 6 hat-tricks Haaland has now at the Etihad. He scores 6 hat-tricks, and he's only failed to score in 5 games at the Etihad this season. The guy scored more hat-tricks than games he's failed to score in, which is an absolute joke. He's a ball magnet. Everything finds him. You know, Foden had a great chance, hits the post, falls to Haaland, and he just taps it in. Great positioning, great finish. What more can you say? I mean, we're quickly turning into the Haaland show. We're Team Haaland right now. And it's unbelievable watching all of these chances fall to him and him taking them all. It's mad. And it's crazy now, because I think that's 43 goals he scored this season. No, 42 goals he scored this season. And he could end up on 60 or 70 the way he's going. It's crazy numbers. It really is. I've never seen anything like it. But then Pep rang in the changes. And the one thing about the Pep changes are that when we're like 4 or 5 goals up, when he makes all these changes, he makes 4 or 5 substitutions in one go, the game dies. And what I want to see is from these players coming onto the pitch like Gomez, you know, like Calvin Phillips, these players that come on, they're fringe players at best that Pep only really trusts when the game's already won. What I want to see from them is to put in the kind of performance. Okay, you're not going to tell me Phillips is going to play like Rodri, and Gomez is not going to play like Ake or Walker or anyone like that. But they need to put in those performances. They need to come onto the pitch, even though we're 5-6-0 up, and put in big performances and try and compete with the players that started the game. And they don't. They just see the game out. Whether that's Pep telling them to do so or them doing it naturally because the game's already finished. But for me, I want to see them pick it up and just keep going and going, because we could have got 7 or 8 today. We could have even got 10. You know, every time we went forward in that second half for about 10-15 minutes, everything was going in, even after Haaland went off the pitch. So that's the only disappointing thing, is that we slowed it down. For the last 20 minutes, it was just a dead rubber. Nothing happening. Burnley were Burnley stopped running, we stopped running, and nothing happened. But that being said, look, it's a fantastic win for City. It is another 6-0 win, and it's no shame on Burnley. They played really well in the first half. They got demoralised in the second. And when we're in this kind of form, we will hurt anyone, as Red Bull Leipzig saw. We beat them 7-0 in the Champions League the other day. So beating Burnley 6-0 in the FA Cup, it's no shame on them. You know, they're coming up into the Premier League. Kompany's got them playing really well. They're a good team. And yeah, they just came across a team that really would annihilate anyone right now. And unfortunately for us, because we're in such fine form, we're keeping clean sheets, we're scoring goals for fun, everyone is back in form. Like, there's not a player out of form at the moment. But this international break is just coming at the worst time. It really is. And yeah, that's the only downside, really, because we're just finding our feet now. We're just starting to click. Everyone's working. And I think if we didn't have an international break coming up, we just keep winning game after game after game. And I think we probably would go on to win the Premier League. But we'll just have to see how everyone comes back from that. But yeah, that's the match reaction. Look, it's a great win. 6-0. Unbelievable win. And I just didn't see that scoreline coming. But like I said, City are in form. And, you know, it's all clicking for us right now. And it's coming at the right time of the season, isn't it? Just right at the end when we needed it most. Fantastic. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching. And yeah, see you again. Bye-bye.